hello, we are back live. Yeah, I had to go away from the game. So let's hope the stream works. I am not sure actually if it works. It does work. Do I hear myself? I do hear myself. Yeah, we are now waiting for the new
There we are.
But can I join the lobby without this going down?
Hopefully we can.
Well, let's try it out. Yeah. I'm gonna put it in the chats actually, just to make sure. Hopefully I can join the lobby. The lobby without the stream going down. I bought a new phone. I bought a new phone today. So actually, I got a new phone today. So it's really difficult to write on this one.
Right.
But well, it's just bigger than the old one I had. So it takes a bit of adjusting, but I think it'll go as planned. Yeah, let's wait for those. Oh god, I don't. Yeah, well, there's a chance that it will go offline now, so let's check. I don't think it's gonna be offline. Yeah, it's not offline. It's just when you press the PS button for a long time, and you get the menu on the left. It's then it's happening. Yeah, we had to take a restart because the game just would not start. The race just wouldn't start. So we did this. I am as a spectator. Remember to spectate as well. Yes, you do spectate. That's very nice. Actually, I can put the new link in the chats. Katti, if you want to help me, because I am only in TUF3 chat, in the TUF3 chat, so if you can help me to put it in the TUF2 chat, that will be very, very fun, for me at least.
Oh no. Right. I can just say, don't use a hammer on the PS4.
Yeah, but if
that won't work.
If it has been in the freezer, I think he can like do anything to it.
I mean, it depends how long it was in the freezer for, because if it was in for a long time, that means
no, it was just a while.
Water
No, just a few seconds. Yeah, it's the humidity that kills it almost immediately. But I think it wasn't more than a minute or two. But yeah, it's the thermal paste that has gone on your PS4 console made by Sony, not advertised at all. We are waiting for the race to begin. We were in qualifying just a while ago, and
we are just awaiting one more driver.
Yeah, one more driver is coming in a while. I hope so. And yeah, there was a lag. The stream, the race did not start, so we had to wait for a new one. So now we're here, and we're waiting for one driver. Who is it actually? I'm not sure. Is it Mark? It is Mark actually.
Yeah, unfortunately for the drivers, or should I say the driver of Mach 325, I think he qualified on the super softs, and because we've restarted the session, it means that everyone will have a free choice of tyre.
But I think the thing is that top 10 will have to start on those that they qualified on.
Right, fair enough. So prediction time. Who do you think the top 3 will be?
I will say Max Steel, Lendert, and who could I put up there? Max Steel, Lendert, and Captain Igloo. Captain Igloo. I'll say it's them.
I'm gonna go with Cappy, Max Till, and then I'm gonna go with Matt32575 to round out the top 3.
Yeah, that could
Just
be
a
one.
different strategy approach. I think he might jump a few
Yeah,
drivers.
Matt's quick. Matt's quick. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Who's the first one to retire?
Oh, now you can never know around here because of the
I'll
few
say
crashes that I have seen. So
I'm gonna say it's either Be Smooth or it's Be Smooth, Nikos, or Oxhawks. I love you, Oxhawks, but still, my fellow Finn.
I mean, I don't think there will be a first driver out. If there's going to be a first driver out, I think there will be a few others collected in the carnage.
Yeah, that might be.
It'll just be one. And
Lap
while
1.
we are waiting, I'm going to go in to get a drink, so I'll be back
Yeah,
in.
that is a good idea. My drink is actually I don't have a lot of drink left anymore, and I have to stream this, so well, I'm fucked. This stream is not sponsored by Pepsi. We're still waiting for someone to say that it's okay to start. Custom grid has been made, or has it been made actually? No, it has not been made yet. So good luck, Kati, on fixing your PS4 that is already broken by hammering and dust and your cat and heat and freezer and everything in between. So good luck. If you get it to work, I'll promise you I will eat a sock or a hat. My hat. No, I won't promise it's ugly. I want to keep my ugly hat. We are going to the race in Australia for the first Grand Prix around this game actually. Yeah, it's the first official TF race in F1 2018, and we of course will skip qualifying because it is. We already drove that, so it's just straight up to the race, and we hope that there will not be any big troubles. Otherwise, it's a lovely day in Australia. Sunny, at least the start of it was sunny, but I saw in the lobby it was custom weather, so there's a chance that someone has that they have changed it as it was, so it might be still have some rain in the end of the race. But now we are waiting for players to put in their setups and hope for this lag not to happen again. Everyone is still loading, hopefully not for a long time. This is a new glitch, new lag that has happened, that has come along with the patch. Most likely the latest patch. It has come with this particular lag. Still, everyone is loading. Now we have Sao and Dobby there, who are ready to race. And the guys are slowly pressing the square button, I believe it is, or is it the X button? I don't know.
Oh.
But now we are live. Now it's formation lap time. Let's watch one. Let's see how one lap around Australia looks like from max still. First corners always tricky. That inside curb might kill you, and also this outside curb out of turn 2 is a bit tricky. It's heavy braking here, good overtaking place, and then it's a bit narrower, and the faster section here. In this goes full throttle in the race, and then it's just weird boring corners until we get this Dobby has left position. Well, that's unfortunate. Until we get to this next corner that is really tricky in the braking, under braking, and then it's just full throttle all the way with a bit of a kink. We go into the fast chicane that will kill 4 drivers today. And we'll go into that wall on the right there, or on the left, most likely on the right. And there Captain Igloo comes and says hello to his teammate, Max Steel.
I didn't realise that the 2 McLarens and the 2 Red Bulls are
that is true.
I did not realise that.
No, me neither, actually. Yeah, this was the lap, last corner. Always tricky in qualifying to get it just right. To go at full throttle, to drive at full throttle would be, of course, the optimal. 2 cars inside of each other, but that is no, that is just ordinary in during formation lap. And now, guys, please remember Dobby has left the session, so his car will be really slow. So let's hope that there will be no. Let's hope that there will be no collisions with Dobby's ghosting car. And now we go into the race. We have very, very weird camera angles. I hope they will change. They will not change, so we have to go with this. Now 5 lights, and away we go. Oh, now we got this Captain Igloo in P2. Okay, start from everyone. Coming into the first corner. Nothing major there, I think.
Right, that's good. Everyone keep it clean throughout the first couple of corners, which is...
Dobby is losing a lot of positions there. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Yeah, he's the one who's lagging, who's not in the session anymore, as I said just a while ago. Pub picks out actually P3. Pub picks out P3 from Ice Cold Andy, but they are still really close to each other as it is the first lap.
Yeah, also Mr. Costa up 4 positions, as well as Beast being up 3, both into the top 10 positions on the harder compound of tyres.
So let's see the fast chicane now. No, still everyone goes through fine. Yeah, they will go through fine. No problems there.
Mark also up 4 positions. Not too many people who have lost many positions who are actually driving in this race.
That is true.
Oh, and that is driver in the pits of this Ice Cold Andy. Must have been a jump start.
Yeah, that might be. Now Ox is catching up on Sao, but we have no retirements in turn. I'm sorry, lap 1, so that's really good. Ox really close to Sao. Is he going for the dive? No, he's not going for the dive. Mr. Costa comes into P8 in front of Be Smooth. That's good places up for him already. Ox is now really close to TUF Palovic, aka Sao. Nothing that could happen there anymore. Let's see if Be Smooth can take that position back. No, I don't think so.
I've just realised that Mr. Ice Cold Andy did pit because he started on the supers instead of the ultras, as he did qualify on the ultras to start the race. That's why he has pitted. So he's lost 20 seconds out of all this. And that is Mercedes
and that is slandered in the wall.
Oh, that is super unlucky. But it
That
has
is the first
promoted
one of the day.
many drivers into a great position with Mark going up 7, and he's now inside the top 10, which is what you like to see from a driver of his quality.
Yeah, Costa's rapid. I like him a lot. He's a good driver. He's fast. He's reliable. He's an all-around good guy. Nothing bad to say about him.
Also, a little known fact about this race: the only 2 drivers to have lost any position are 18th and 19th. Everyone else is either keeping in their position or has gained a place, which is what the whole field likes to see.
Yeah.
Unless you are Mr. Ice Cold Andy.
Well, basically, Dobby is driving an AI, so Ice Cold and Andy is the only one at the moment. So that is actually pretty weird. That so many guys have gained positions, but only one has lost some. Actually, yeah. Well, 2, 3. Anyways.
Ooh, that's still just going a little bit too wide for my liking there. Probably just had to clench his butt cheeks then for a minute whilst he just went through that corner.
Mix Alice. Now with the DRS, with Ferrarista after the first chicane coming in and taking P11, and Cosbury actually tries to. Cosbury actually takes that P12, so Ferrarista loses 2 places in 2 corners, actually 1 corner basically. So yeah, just well, he is on softs though. So and now Ferrarista is in the wall. That is Ferrarista in the wall, and
all I can
that's
say is well done Lego. Well done Lego Minecraft for avoiding that, because who knows what would have happened if he had got caught.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Ferrarista out of the race now. A bit unlucky. Weird place to lose it, but still, channel your inner Julian Palmer, and do that.
Pavlovic being under attack from Oxhox, who might send it up the inside. No, just
So
just
is the main admin, not main admin, but he's the main. He dishes out the penalties, so you don't wanna fuck with him. The thing is, so
Pavlovic is the reason why
now on the inside.
In the first place, so.
Oh, cool.
I've got to make sure that I praise him a lot in this to get him to show my appreciation for what he has done for me. Which is great.
He's a good guy. I like him. He's a boo. But now Oxhox opening DRS. This should be a really easy overtake, and it is. No chance for Sau there. That is an easy overtake. But now Sau might have enough slipstream to hold on to that position at least and not lose a lot of time behind him. Oxhox runs a bit wide. And still, Sau is very close to Ox, so this might be. We ran a bit wide, and this. What?
Oh,
what was that retirement? No. What in the world was that?
I just saw at the back that Matt 325 just almost bottled it and just had a bit of an oversteer moment, and then I just see that Pavlovic just.
He didn't even touch the wall. He didn't even touch the wall.
Did he not?
I promise you, he was. I mean, he might have touched the wall, but I mean, it was such a slight move that it just no, that's not possible, you know, with physics. That's not how physics works. Be smooth, Mr. Costa and Matt, everyone. Are in a bit of a train here. Oh, and maybe Smooth almost runs into Mr. Costa, but still keeps it alive.
We have a battle 4-4 occurring, which is great to see. The Renaults, Toro Rosso, and a Mercedes of Mark, who is on the charge after. And that's one Oxhox who has gone into a wall. and has now got
Oh,
a
that
damaged
is,
front left
he
rear
does have
plate
damage, yeah.
and is now
And now
under
he's
attack.
fighting with Matt. Matt gets through easily. Costa will get through in a while, and he hits him a bit there. Ox runs a bit wide, be smooth, wants that position. Ox does not want to give up that position.
Yeah,
He has to give it. He has to give it now. He is on the grass, so this is. It's a shame for him. Yeah, I agree. So that was the weirdest touch to lose a tire off. That was just weird. I don't even think you touched the wall. So. Yeah, not near. Yeah, no chance of it coming off in real life. But still, this is a game, and this is Codemaster, so anything could happen. Scuba's in the wall. Scuba's out. Scuba is out in the fast chicane, and that is not a surprise because the fast chicane is lethal. So that's 2 guys out in the fast chicane already, and now Ox is putting his thingy into Nikos' rear.
Yeah, even though Ox did have that front wing, Nikos did a really nice move on the outside, running to the right-hander after the third DRS straight, and yet it's still that battle for P4 ongoing, and it's Mr. Costa. Oh, Mr. Costa up into P4, and just showing that probably he is the most dominant teammate in the, or the best Renault driver that there is on the grid. Hopefully Matt does try and come back to attack him, but I think he's let him go, and probably is going to catch, but the pub who was in 3rd position.
Yeah, this train is forming. Well, Nikos has a bit to catch, but yeah, battle for P4 is really intense at the moment. Mark could just step up from P7 to but he almost loses it. That was really close. Running a bit on the gravel, and then but now Be Smooth gets a. Actually, Mark just get a better exit than Be Smooth. He has DRS. A bit better straight line speed though. Both have DRS now in to the first corner on the inside, and Be Smooth loses that position into Mark. Maybe gets pushed out a bit, pushed wide a bit there, but still a solid overtake by Mark. 11 positions up already. 2 players up, and that bit.
Lego going up the inside of Nikos.
Oh, and gets really pushed.
Wide.
Yeah, that is.
Needs to give that position back. Hopefully he does.
I think that will be a bit. There might be a bit of a penalty for him. I don't know.
Yeah.
That is up to Sal.
Into the clutches of Carlsberry, who is possibly willing to make the move up. Oh no, too far away.
Yeah, that's a bit too far away.
The gaps have started to come from the battle for P4. 1 second, and Matt is right on the back of Matt, and is he going to go up the inside? He's carrying a lot more speed. No, he doesn't. I think he might just try and do what he did against Be Smooth on to the start-finish straight, just getting that better exit, using that speed of the ERS.
Matt is coming in. He's pitting already.
Interesting. Considering he is on the harder compound tyres compared to our leaders. So I don't know about that. I want to see if anyone has stopped. The only 2 stops of the race are Oxox and Mr. Ice Cold Andy.
Pub is in real trouble at the moment because Costa is really close to him now. Costa has harder tires, of course, so he has better grip right now, and Pub gives that position to him. Yeah, his tires are just completely gone, I think. And Mark will get that position as well.
He is in none on his ERS mode, so I don't know what's happened there because he is on quite low ERS. I don't know if he was trying to push to keep up with the leaders, but I don't know.
Oh, and Max Seal! Max Seal!
Has he got into a wall?
Yes, from the lead of the race. Max still.
Oh,
And it is also, again, the fast chicane. Good Age takes P11, but that actually Alex PC takes it back now, but that is irrelevant at the moment. Our race leader goes into the wall and Captain Igloo goes into the pits. And this is Cuppy's race now. This is Cuppy's race to lose. It's he will win this by driving. I'd say no one will catch him if he does not make any mistakes. But that was really, really unfortunate for Max still. That is that fast chicane that will kill you, as I said, easily. That might give you nightmares. A lot of guys in the pits now. Cosberry up to
Max
P5.
Still was one of my predictions to be in the top 3. But looking at it now, if I had to change anyone, I would change one of the top 3 drivers into Mark NUFC, and just getting a poor exit, but Mark NUFC and Mr. Costa in, I would say, the prime positions to get into the top 5, most definitely, but possibly a top 3 and maybe even a winning position.
Matt and Pub right now fighting really hard for that position. Matt maybe pushes Pub a bit wide there, but he holds on to P8 after that that scrub they had. Captain Igloo now gets DRS from Alex PC. Is it enough, or is it just a bit? Yeah, he's here and there, a bit too far away, I think. Let's see if no, Pub cannot catch that anymore. Well, Captain Igloo and Alex PC now really close to each other, so let's see what they can do. Nikos is coming into the pits. Captain Igloo now opening the DRS, should be an easy overtake on Alex PC. He is on softs and Alex PC is on supers. First corner, and that is his. Well, let's see what tires the guys are running. Top 4 are running on super softs, and Captain Igloo in P5, aka he will be the race leader as the guys come into the pits. He has pitted on softs, so and Alex PC on super softs also.
And that is Lego Minecraft out of the race. And
what does
Mr. Icon Andy is
what?
Really slow.
Oh, it's is it? I think it's virtual safety car. It's VSC, but we just don't get the information. It has to be a virtual safety car.
Yeah.
Because everyone are driving so slow. No.
Yeah.
It has to be. But we have no.
Then, so first virtual safety car of TUF season.
Yes, that is true. Or even safety car. I'm not sure. Costa now coming into the pits, getting a free pit stop, by the way. And so is Mark, and Mick Salis is coming in as well. Is Cosbetter coming in? This is the interesting one. Yeah, he's coming in, and Captain Igloo has to drive according to the speed limits. This was a very free pit stop for Mr. Costa and friends. But will Captain Igloo overtake them? This is the question. Actually, yeah, he will. Yeah, no problem there. Mr. Costa goes into P3 behind Alex PC, but Alex PC will have to pit. So,
this race has been turned on its head, and up to now, Mr. Costa and Mark NUFC in prime position for this. That is true. Race victory.
14 drivers left. 14 drivers left in. Actually, basically 13 drivers driving. Good Age has taken ultra softs out of some very fun reason. Max still
just caught, such a stupid mistake. Yeah, but it catches everyone else out at the best of times. So
Nikos has retired now. Nikos is out somewhere. I don't know where though. Let's see. Right on board with the Meister Ice called Andy. Has he gone out? I don't know. It's somewhere. I don't know.
He's there off in the side. I don't know what has happened.
Max still, was it the inside curb that catched you, or what was it? Actually, battle for P5 now between B Smooth, Max, and Pub. It's Matt and B Smooth. Actually, they won't get will they get DRS after VSC? Yeah, they will get, because yeah, it's just after the safety car.
Just making a move around the outside of Alex PC and
Easy.
gets it done. Great move from Mr. Costa, and possibly Mark NUFC to follow him, going up the inside into turn 3, and yes, he makes it. Oh, that's a huge lock up from Alex PC. Gets the move done. Mark just
that's his
Mr.
tires
Costa.
just completely gone, so he has to come in and change them. I think he just missed out on the pit window there, so he Mr. Ascolandi puts himself up to P10 in front of Kasperi, my fellow Finn as well. Good Aids is running in last position as a human driver.
Smooth just barges his way past B Smooth. I just caught the back end of that. Pretty sure it was the left rear and the right front from the two drivers. Don't know what happened there, but
Ox now
B Smooth getting
with DRS. Is it close enough? No, it's not close enough.
No, just
for the overtake.
DRS from Matt.
Costa,
from B Smooth help Matt.
Costa has lost a position to Mark now. Mark is up to P2. We missed it, I'm sorry for that. Ox Hawks getting DRS from Matt. Matt does not get DRS as much as I can see. No, he does not get DRS. But there is now battle as B Smooth takes P5 out of Pub. But now Ox Hawks gets that DRS back. Will he make that overtake now? Coming around the inside for a bit of a dive there. No, he did not. I think that he thought that Matt is going to defend that inside, and he went to the outside, but there was no room after all. It was almost Gutierrez and Alonso all over again. But there was no such thing. Pub, actually the B Smooth, Pub, Matt and Ox are fighting for P5 at the moment. Mixalis is actually just coming to join that party as well. Let's follow Ox. He brushes the wall a bit there. If there is any overtaking possibilities, and Ox is going. Ox saved it. Ox saved it with the brakes, losing a lot of time there. But he just put the just slammed on the brakes, and that will help you slow the car down. Now Alex PC goes into the pits, and B Smooth gets his P4. Pub opening DRS, and Matt now trying to overtake Pub for P5. Pub, I think he even gave that position. But now he's coming back with DRS also. Is he going to the inside? No, Matt is defending the inside, so there's no point in going there.
Oh, and he's just got on the grass. Almost goes into a little bit of a half spin, but saves it, and it's now put him under some pressure from the car behind of Mixalis. But I was just about to say, just to note that Mark is on 2 lap fresher tyres compared to Cappy, who is in first, and is not putting the inroads onto the leader as much as what he would possibly want to. But who knows at the end of the Grand Prix on whose tyres will be the most fresher ones. Hopefully,
yeah, and Ox Hawks will have to pit still. But now Mr. Ascolandi on the inside pushes Alex PC wide, a bit rudely there, but gets that position. Yeah, everyone on supers. Everyone is on softs except for Ox and Good Aids. So
yep,
both of them will have to pit. So
just see that Pub has lost his front wing. I think it was through the fast left right.
Oh, that is true. And Cosberry is in the wall now. Is it the fast chicane that will make him the 4th guy? I think it is. Yeah, it is. It was the fast chicane. So that is now the 4th guy that gets caught up in that. Matt
make it fifth because Hub did hit the
Yeah, that's
the
true.
left
But he
right.
didn't retire though.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah, fair enough.
But
He's
I
put him
think
in a
there
very
will
good
be.
position.
I think there will be a fifth guy in a few laps time. Yeah, Showen coming in on the chat saying Melbourne takes no prisoners. He is, yeah, that is very true. You're very correct in that. Bismuth and Matt fighting for P4. Bismuth opening DRS, maybe getting to overtaking place there. No, he did not dive into the inside. Let's see if Alex PC could take that possibility and make an overtake. Please do keep the comments coming. Keep up with the comments. Yeah, it's fun to read them.
Be Smooth and Matt are running almost just under 10% ERS percentage of for deployment.
That is true.
Which means that they possibly
Matt
maybe
now
the car behind
for P4, and he takes it easy.
Oh, he's coming on the.
Yeah,
oh,
it's it.
Matt is gone.
No,
and he's binned it. He's binned it through. Oh, that is super unlucky for one's race that was destined for some promise. Has now been let down by the grass on the exit curb, and he's gone into the wall. And now, speaking about the driver that I did say was going to be in the top 3 and is currently sat in 3rd position, as I said, which is
you called
prediction on my behalf, but still there is 12 laps still to go to keep his position where it is. Will it happen? I don't know. Hopefully he can keep it there.
So comes in with a comment that from B Smooth, this I am quoting now what B Smooth has said. Tires feel good, he's letting the race come to him. So that is a good idea. Only 7 laps with those tires, so that is it's his race to win. It's not maybe God has now opened his with his PS4 with colors, and it still works. That's nice. What did you do to your PS4? Did you really hammer it? I want to know. But yeah, B Smooth and Matt fighting for P3. B Smooth only 3/10 behind Matt.
Yeah, the top 5 Matt is on the oldest tyres there, and also Mixalis is on the freshest ones. Mixalis just having a bit of a quiet race so far.
Yeah, it's yeah.
In too much. However, he has gained a hell of a lot of positions. Gained 8. Same with Mr. Costa, who has gained 12, and B Smooth has gained 8 as well. So, up to now, them having a really interesting first race of the season, probably setting the standards high going into the next few rounds, and probably going to keep it up throughout the season. Who knows? Only the consistency does win you championships. It's not always about winning first and then probably having a few hit or miss races. As long as you're keeping it up there in the top 5 every race, I'm pretty sure you'll get that championship a lot easier than having a few scrappy races and possibly winning a few as well.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. As the old saying goes, that you cannot win the race in the first corner or the first lap, and the same goes into the same is in the championship. You cannot win it by being too optimistic in the first race. We have still 20 races left after this, so it's gonna be an interesting season up ahead. 21 weeks for full racing for TUF, for 3 divisions, Division 1, 2 and 3, and maybe something special coming along after that during the next season. Let's see. Only battle at the moment is between Matt and B Smooth for P3. We are only 9 laps away from the finish, and we hope for I do hope for some more battles, of course. Everyone hopes for battles who are watching this. Chris Logan, the almighty Chris Logan, is saying, "Go on, Brandon, get that podium." He is cheering up for his American friend, B Smooth, 69. A beautiful number there. Only half a second behind Matt. B Smooth running is. My English is not my first language though, so it's not even my second language actually. Yeah, this is the only battle going on at the moment. We hope that Katti will get his Mr. Catman. Cat will get his and someone has joined the lobby. I'm sorry, the group party. Can you please leave? It's I have forgotten to put this on whatever it is. What is it? On yeah, that's him gone.
Right. That was a bit awkward, but let's hope
Carter dude. Kat is saying in the chats that he opened the case with A4s and then I didn't manage to destroy it. Well, that is good. Yeah, he will get his tax returns in February. No, not in February, November. November, and then just before Christmas, and then just in the beginning of December. So then he will have some money to buy a new PlayStation. It's unfortunate Kattimes has no other life than PlayStation. So and his only friends are on PlayStation. So he's a bit of a lonely guy. But there's no. It's okay to be lonely. Poor cat.
And he doesn't want to use the vacuum cleaner as it's 1 o'clock. Fair enough. Right, whatever you do, don't chuck it down the stairs, please. That's the last thing that you want to happen. Otherwise,
yeah, it actually is.
It's broke now,
but
it's definitely not going to work once you throw it down the stairs.
But that is a weird argument by Katti that he doesn't want to use the vacuum cleaner when it's 1 AM, but he can blast porn grind and weird super hard style techno at 3 AM, but he can vacuum clean at 1 AM because he doesn't clean. That place is a mess. But I'm not gonna say anything about that. B Smooth is quoted that he's saying every lap I am sliding a bit more. That is a shame, but he is still 3/10 behind Matt, and he is on 1 lap fresh tires. So I think Matt has that same problem. So now just try to hold on to that and trying to gain that position, and hopefully there will be a battle for that last podium position. Oxox now really close to Alex PC on ultra softs, and he will get that overtake done. Please do not go side by side into the next corner. That will be carnage. They did not do that.
Behind him.
Now Oxox opening DRS.
Yeah.
That will be easy easy overtake from him with ultra softs against softs.
Just goes wide.
That is Alex. Alex has good reactions, so that saved him there. I do not believe that this will lead to anything else. Ox is so much faster with those tires.
Yeah, within a few laps, we should see him on the back of Mr. Ice Cold Andy, who has recovered his race to P6, which is what we like to see from drivers, is on that comeback grind, and that's what he's doing, and he's possibly may not have the best of races, but he's showing that he does have that pace to keep up and bring it back into the top 5 hopefully, but he's 20 seconds away from P5, so we can't see him getting any higher than
No, I don't think so.
However, Cappy is marginally opening the gap to Mr. Costa. Down
Easy
7
seconds.
when it was 4 seconds, about 8 laps to go.
Yeah.
Before Mark did crash out, which was an unfortunate crash on the exit of turn 5, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, Be Smooth and Matt still going at it. Can't seem to shake him off, and Be Smooth can't seem to make the move stick. Maybe he's just got to possibly just experiment and just try and force Matt into an error. I've not seen him make errors much, but you never know. Sometimes it might offset him, and then he'll just go up the inside or around the outside and overtake him, get into that P3. But up to now, Matt doing a stellar job, just keeping it ahead. However, is on a bit of a bit less ERS charge compared to Be Smooth. However, he is on a lower ERS mode, so he's trying to just save and manage the ERS, and I just see Be Smooth going a little bit wide into the first left of the chicane, and I think compared to Matt, Be Smooth is starting to feel that wear on the tyres. If I go on board, I can see possibly a little bit of graining starting to appear on the front left. I go on to Matt's point of view, yeah, a little bit graining there. Other than that, I think they will comfortably make it to the end, but who will be on top, I don't know so far. But up to now, Matt's doing just enough just to keep it there. So you never know, might be a last lap dash and probably a move to see who will get this position. Hopefully they don't take each other out. Commentator's curse was with me yesterday, hopefully it isn't with me today. And I can see One Wild Oxhox is on the back and under a second behind Mr. Ice Cold Andy, if you want to take.
And he will get that position sooner or later. Ultra Softs against Old Softs.
Braking about 10-20 metres later than Mr. Ice Cold Andy, going into definitely going into heavy braking zones, and also through the quicker sections just has that much more grip, even with the dirty air, still keeping it going. And as they make it their way through the left, right, oh, just Mr. Ice Cold Andy just wondering a little bit wide, possibly Oxhox might go through. No, just lets it, so it will have to
Be Smooth now. Now, super close, now going a bit wide now, losing again that gap. Maybe making overtake now. No, not yet. Oxhox will get that position now, most probably. Most likely we'll get that position right now. If not here, in the next corner.
Yeah. Oh, is he going for the switchback?
Yeah,
possibly.
this is it. This is he's so much quicker going around the outside. No, actually, now it's switchback. Yeah.
Oh, just outruns himself.
Yeah.
Outbrakes into the corner. Super unlucky, but sometimes just got to experiment with the braking zones, and he was a bit optimistic with how far he could take those tyres and take the car. He was always going to lose it to Oxhox, especially with the 2 tyre compound difference. and that is Oxox up into P6, which is where he will stay until, or maybe if he does make a mistake, and then that might cost him his position, but it shouldn't happen because Oxox, apart from that earlier error from before, I think he must have learnt from that. However, Matt has sort of pulled out the gap compared to Beast Move. Although he's just keeping it in the slipstream and with the within DRS, it's just clawing back on the straights. But now surely it's getting too much for Beast Move's tyres, and he's probably getting the more degradation compared to Matt, even though he is on that 1 lap fresher or 1 lap younger tyres. But who knows, still got 3 laps left of the Grand Prix. The grid is looking with Cappy with a commanding lead of 8.5 seconds to Mr. Costa, who is running a lonely P2, but who knows, that P2 could make or break his season. We cannot sort of judge as of yet. Matt battling for the last podium position against Beast Move, who's in for McSallis, who is being brought into this slowly. If you can push the car that little bit more, you might be able to get into the back of this.
Oh, and now Beast Move is on the grass. Beast Move went on the grass and lost a lot of time. McSallis maybe. Oh, Master Ice Cold Andy! He has taken he is now the 5th or 6th guy out in the fast chicane. That thing is just brutal.
Yes, 6
it's
drivers
just horrible.
are out of that at that corner, which is super lucky. And Corey says it sounds like you sucked 10 during this stream. I don't know.
Most
what you have
likely,
to say
yeah.
to that.
Most likely, yeah.
And possibly that is the race decider for the podium positions, with Beast Move going on the grass and possibly losing a chance of gaining that P3, and it's also possibly brought McSallis into this fight, and also due to Mr. Ice Cold Andy, it will mean if Dobby can get up into onto that lap that Mr. Ice Cold Andy crashed on, he could get that last point scoring position, even though he is an AI, and I'm pretty sure that that is a Mr. Costa overtaking the AI car. Yes, there we are, and he is now a lap down according to the table that is showing. And just looks, Oxox is actually starting to lose time to McSallis.
Yeah, it's 8 laps on ultras, 8 laps on probably rich mix and really hard racing. So, but actually, Beast Smooth is back in the game now. Behind Matt, I think he's giving everything he has in the machine. No, well, he's losing a time a bit there again.
Yeah.
It's
worrying times for that, because he is running low on fuel compared to Beast Move, who has got fuel to burn and has more ERS, so possibly we could see him put it into Rich and Hot Lap just to use up all of that ERS mode going into the heavy braking zone after the chicane. Hopefully Matt doesn't get put under pressure and can retain this P3, but who knows, we still have half a lap, and that
just
is
a bit too much
onto the grass.
But this is Captain Igloo coming off the line, winning the first Grand Prix of this season in the game, and this is Mr. Costa taking a beautiful P2 and Matt taking a more beautiful P3. Just in front of Beast Smooth. Actually, I haven't watched the penalties that much. I don't know if it's gonna change during penalties. No, it's not. Matt P3, Beast Smooth P4. McSallis coming home in P5, and Hoxa in as Sao wants to say Hoxa is coming home in P6. His
following up in P7. Hub in P8, who's who had that unfortunate event of hitting into the wall. Luckily, it didn't end his race, and he was still able to get points. But who knows? Without that issue, he possibly might have been up there in that fight with Ox, and possibly wouldn't have had to make that second pit stop. Good aids in 9th, and poor Dobby, I don't think he'll end up getting past Mr. Cold Andy in the end, and no, he doesn't. So that is your finishes for this race. I don't know who has got the fastest lap.
I'm not sure either, actually, but the classification stands as once more. It stands as like this: Captain Eagle P1, Mr. Costa P2, Matt P3, B Smooth P4, Mixalis P3, Alex PC P6, Ox P7, Pub P8, Good Aids P9, Mr. Cold Ice Cold Andy P10, Dubby P11, Mark P12, Cosper P13, Nikos 14th, Lego 15th, Max Till 16th, Scuba 17th, Sau 18th, Ferrarista 19th, and last but not least, Mr. Landert Snabie. That was the race for today. That was the first race of the season. Hopefully more racing and more intensive racing is coming up tomorrow. It is Division 2 time. Will we see you out on track for tomorrow's race?
Yes, you will see me out on track. Hopefully everyone can watch tomorrow's Grand Prix, because I think that there will
awesome.
be a lot of battles between the likes of me and my co-driver, which is or my compatriot in the Toro Rosso, which is Lightning Gasly, and also Matthias. I think he will give us a run for our money, and possibly some others. I haven't yet raced against most of the Div 2 drivers. I have raced in the pre-season race at France, which did go slightly wrong due to a certain internet issue, but we shouldn't say that, because it was an interesting race and kept me on my toes, which should set me up for the season quite nicely.
Yeah, that sums it up pretty good. Thank you for watching the stream. Thank you for watching the Ultimate Formula. Please do like and subscribe. And tomorrow at the same time, 9:30 p.m. UK time, we will be back for Division 2. And here in the booth is Shoen and today's podium man, Mr. Matt. So Shoen and Matt tomorrow are taking our places in the booth. And I thank you, and you thank them. And yeah, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.